Tommy Fury exposes KSI in the new face-off. Now, why do I say this? Well, Tommy Fury actually said that in the Jake Paul fight, he wasn't really trying. He was just really trying to outbox him and show that Jake Paul isn't better than Tommy Fury. That's why he said he didn't knock him out. He was just trying to show everybody and go all the rounds with Jake Paul to show everybody that he is a real boxer. Now, this is bullshit because even if Tommy Fury wanted to outbox him or even knock out Jake Paul, he couldn't. He's not a knockout artist. He's not that much of a great boxer than Jake Paul. So again, I think this is just a bunch of bullshit from Tommy Fury. Now, he also keeps comparing KSI and Jake Paul with GK because KSI is a fighter. He's not a boxer like Jake Paul. You can't train for KSI. He said that, oh yeah, I'm training with amateurs that box exactly like you. But that's not the case with KSI. You can't train for KSI because KSI doesn't even know what the fuck he's going to throw. He could throw, I don't even know what he's been throwing sometimes. You know, the right hand, I don't even know what he's throwing. Okay, that's not what it's called boxing. That's what you call fighting. Now, Tommy Fury also brings up the point that, you know what, KSI, your punches ain't going to do shit because I've been training with Tyson Fury, my older brother. I've been sparring with him. He punches way harder than you because he knocked out Deontay Wilder. I don't give a fuck if you've been punched by Mike Tyson in his prime and you've been sparring him your whole life. That's sparring. That's not real fighting. Okay, and again, KSI has way more power than Jake Paul. He's way quicker. He has a bigger gas tank than Jake Paul. We never seen KSI gas out except in the KSI versus Logan Paul 2, but he was way overweight. He was almost 200 pounds there. But again, Tommy Fury doesn't have a chance with KSI here, and I'll tell you why. KSI is quicker. He might not be as accurate as Jake Paul with his punches, but he throws way more quantity. So again, I don't know what Tommy Fury has other than experience because he's been boxing his whole life. Obviously, KSI isn't a boxer. Like I said, he's a fighter. But again, I don't think Tommy Fury in the later rounds with Jake Paul, I don't know. I've seen him gassed out. I've never seen KSI gassed out or even go after round 3 in his most recent fights.
Now, in this face-off, KSI also brought up the point that this is his hardest fight, that he did kind of go over his head a little bit with calling out Tommy Fury. And to be honest, we all know this because Tommy Fury technically is at the top of the food chain on top of Jake Paul. And it's not smart that after KSI beating Joe Fournier with an elbow, right away call out Tommy Fury without fighting Jake Paul first or another experienced fighter. And in my opinion, I'm not trying to be biased here. I'm not trying to suck off Tommy Fury or neither am I trying to suck off KSI. I'm going to be honest and I'm going to be open-minded. I think Tommy Fury easily beats KSI, and here's why. Because in the Jake Paul fight, Tommy Fury wasn't fighting like a regular boxer. He wasn't fighting like these amateur boxers. When they know boxing, the first thing they do is 1-2. What he was doing, if you pay closely to this fight, when he would throw a jab at Jake Paul, he wouldn't follow up with a right hand right away. He would see how Jake Paul would react, and he would follow it up with another jab, and then maybe the right hand. So this is exactly what an experienced boxer does. He doesn't just throw a jab and throw the right hand when he doesn't have to. Tommy Fury didn't have to always throw the right hand, which is why we didn't see him always throwing the right hand. We kind of see him doing a lot of feinting. Him and Jake Paul, all they were really doing was throwing a lot of feints to each other, trying to feel each other out. So in the end and overall, Tommy Fury is way more experienced and has way more boxing knowledge and way more boxing IQ than KSI. It doesn't matter if KSI is a wilder fighter. It doesn't matter if KSI is a very messy fighter. That's not going to win when you're going up against a fighter like Tommy Fury who reacts to every single punch, who could throw something, see how you react, and then follow up with a jab or a hook or a right hand. KSI can't do that. The only thing KSI really has in his arsenal is just putting a lot of pressure and a right hand. But besides that, he has no fundamentals. How is he going to figure out Tommy Fury? How is he going to, try to figure him out, trying to find out where he's at if all he's trying to do is land that overhand right?